Alright, let's see if he's got any more sagely advice for us.
You need to make snap decisions. In war, the difference between living and dying is counted in milliseconds.
Okay.
In war, a split second can mean the difference
You
between
kind of already
victory
said
and
that.
defeat. Don't ever hesitate. The slower you react, the greater the chance that you'll be beaten.
Frame perfect inputs, okay.
Once you give up hope, it's all over. That's when you can't do anything right. Despair leads to death, you know. You've got to believe. If you believe with your whole heart, you will succeed. Sometimes in combat,
I don't think I've ever heard that one before.
you can see things that normally aren't there, or shouldn't be there. Relax. It's not a bug. It's just the mysteries of the human mind.
I forgot how stupid the garbage he starts to say becomes.
Think about something terrible that happened in your life. Everyone has had something bad happen to them. It'll help take your mind off of the misery of the battlefield.
Like, now he's just bullshitting. Now he's just making things up. What?
The basic law of CQB is to take your enemy out as quickly and efficiently as possible while maintaining your own escape route.
Okay.
A real master of warfare alters his strategy to cope with changes in the battlefield conditions. If you always follow the book, you'll be transparent to your enemy. You've got to believe.
Okay.
If you believe with your whole heart, you will succeed.
Alright. A message to today's young people by Benedict Kazuhiro McDonald Miller. Oh, look at that! Hey, look at that tasty, tasty ration. But oh no, they put a gun camera there. Well, also, I'm pretty sure I'm full. So, you know. This game's ridiculous, man. The codec is like the best thing in any video game. Well, Miller told us to, you know, think ahead, you know, to be cautious and be careful. I notice the radar's jammed here, so we can't really tell what's beyond this door. So maybe we'll be, like, cautionary and throw a chaff grenade in there. There we go. That way nothing can... Well, we got a rope. And we've also got our body armor, which will come in handy as we throw a bunch of stun grenades, which are really useful for this sequence because they affect the entire room that you're in. And this is just one large room, so it'll basically stun everyone. And of course, the body armor just makes it a little easier to get through. Ow. Oh, check it out. A door. Let's use our... Oh?
Snake, that's the door to the walkway.
It won't open, even if I use the card.
Huh? Oh, that's right. I totally forgot.
Do you know something?
That door sometimes gets frozen shut because it's so cold outside.
Next time, tell me beforehand. So what should I do?
It's impossible to open from the inside. They always used C4 or something from the outside.
From the outside? You can't open it from the inside?
Sorry, it's impossible. But don't worry, you'll get through. There are two walkways that connect Tower A and Tower B. The other one's on the roof. You should just use the walkway on the roof.
I mean, I don't want to judge, but it sounds like they got a real rinky-dink operation going on here. familiar torture chambers, holding cells, things getting frozen shut that you can't get through. Gotta backtrack all the way to the armory. You know what? Let me just get a little snack here. Problem is with the stun grenade method, although it keeps your kill count down, which, I mean, I don't know why I'm worried about score at this point. But, it gets to a point when there's like a million dudes following you. The alternative way is to run and shoot with the FAMAs, which I don't know if the game actually informs you as a mechanic. But I've done it multiple times already. It's a little odd. You have to hold X and then press square to fire. And you need to keep X held down. But you have to make sure, you know, when you press X, it's rising from a crouch so Snake won't start crawling. Listen, some of the controls got a lot better. Hey, look, we're at the top. And look at all the dudes! Look at all the buddies! Oh, dear. Well, let's just top off and just... Come on, yep! Wow, he really got a little feisty with that assault rifle. But despite everything we got up here, so it should be just a nice stroll across the walkway. Yeah, there it is. And we saw the 3D hologram of this. That is really nice looking, though, just visually. I do like this upper area. Alright, well. The night sky in the winter. Very peaceful. Honestly, I mean, knowing it's just a nice little stroll, kind of makes me want to take my time, you know? I love a peaceful nighttime stroll when it's snowing. God damn it! And then the missiles. Always with the missiles. But we're not going that way anymore.
Damn. Snake!
Oh.
I'm afraid I can't let you get past here.
Oh, my controller is going nuts.
You're not going any farther. Die!
Hey, look, he's got a co-pilot. I don't think I ever saw that. Get ready for this line read also. It's really funny.
It's a long way down. If I had a rope, I should be able to use that rope I got.
What are you going
If
to
only I had a rope.
take on a hide
Should
with
be able to
your
use that
bare
rope I
hands?
got.
Now
Thanks.
you're mine.
If I stay
Could have been worse than a helicopter. It could have been a giant moth. I mean, that's correct. Giant moths are worse than helicopters. That's a lesson that, I mean... well, that's a lesson someone I know is going to learn very soon. Oh, I feel bad for her. Oh, Oh, anyway, let's just rappel down. Let's just rappel down and not think about any moths. But, you know, it's interesting. You bring up,
Here's how to repel.
Okay.
Press the X button to jump away from the wall. While you're away from the wall, press down on the directional button to drop down.
All right.
If you jump while pressing right or left on the directional button, you can make a big jump in that direction. If you press and hold the circle button while using the directional button, you can walk slowly across the wall. If you're
Sweet.
careful with the timing, you should be able to dodge the gunfire from behind while you rappel down. If anyone can do it, you can, Snake.
Everyone's being so supportive of me all of a sudden. Miller with his, like, you know, you're gonna believe. And now Campbell being like, if anyone can do it, it's you. Jeez. It's nice to have a positive support group. But yeah, interesting you should invoke Devil May Cry 2. Because there's a certain weapon that these two games share that are pretty good against helicopters. All right. Oh. I don't like that. But we are outside this door. Yeah, we could just go back in there. I don't really know why. I mean, you can get some extra little goodies if you want to go all the way down here and all the way back up. And it's like one of the few times you actually get to see this room here. So let's do it. Let's just see what we get. I honestly don't remember. I just remember it being not worth it. I remember every time I do this, I go, why did I do that? That wasn't worth it. But it is a room that otherwise you don't really get to see much of. And it does have this weird rotating camera that the game doesn't normally do. Yep, see? Mostly stuff I'm full up on. But I guess we could use the ration. I suppose. A lot of boxes. It's just a... I don't know, if you're a type of person who likes uncommon or odd or seldom used rooms in video games, yeah, kind of neat, because, you know, usually... Oh, look, they removed the liar camera. They removed the camera that lies. Well, that was nice of them. But yeah, otherwise you would just go up the stairs and not normally see the boxes down there. If that's what you're into. Oh, right. Don't I want to, How is it that you move faster in this game? Is it just holding the grenade? Makes you go faster upstairs? I know in MGS3 it's the box. Makes you go faster up inclines, but... Alright, let's go out there. And deal with these idiots. Yeah. Just barely make them out over there. Well, they want me to snipe. But you know how I feel about the PSG-1. In this game, at least. Hello. How you guys doing? You having a good time? We've reached the point of the game where everything's about to get really silly. I don't know why these guys are so impervious to the missiles. It will kill them eventually. As you can see, there's only 2 left. Alright, well. Oh. Yeah, if you try to progress Yeah, they'll just do that to you. It's a little mean. So that's why we use the Nikita. You know, Miller said something about getting into the game designer's head and all of that. And I mean, listen, man, I don't know what they were thinking when they cooked up this sequence. I really don't. I just, it's silly. It's very arbitrary. It's like a mini boss, 3 guys that are like strong, and they shoot an impossible wall of bullets. Oh, well, that's mean. Just hitting me out of a cutscene. What do you think this is, Bayonetta? That wouldn't be invented yet for another like 10 years. Oh, sweet. So this is the big boy right here, the surface-to-air Stinger launcher, which there is in Devil May Cry 2 of all games, which is really confusing because it's colloquially known as a Stinger, but there's already a move in Devil May Cry called Stinger, but the Stinger in Devil May Cry 2 is really bad unless you're talking about the Stinger launcher, which is like the best weapon in the game.
You have Stinger missiles. Now you have at least got a chance against the Hind.
Only a chance?
Well, you are not exactly evenly armed. That Hind is a monster. You have only a small chance to win, but at least it's better than no chance.
That's a pretty grim analysis, Nastasha.
To shoot down that Hind, you will have to get to a place with good visibility. Do not try to fight him in that walkway. Get up on that roof where you will have a clean shot at him.
Well, Nastasha gives us a healthy dose of reality. Everyone else is just trying to tell us, like, oh, believe in yourself, and if anyone could do it, it's you, Snake. Nastasha's like, I don't know. Well, I know she told us to go up, but let's go down first and see what options we have. Maybe there's a secret little bonus down here, something nice and delicious and delectable for us. Oh.
Damn.
Really can't clear that gap, huh, Snake? Alright. The communication towers are an interesting part of the game because there's no... They really wanted you to just run up and down. Oh. Intrigue and mystery? What could be occurring?
Don't shoot! It's me, don't shoot!
Oh, it's a nerd.
It's me, Snake!
Otacon, how'd you get here?
Well, it wasn't as dramatic as your entrance, believe me. I'm afraid of heights.
You were watching?
Yeah, I was watching. I was riding in the back of their truck. Thanks to the stealth camouflage.
How did you get up here?
The elevator, of course.
The first floor of the circular staircase was destroyed.
That's why I took the elevator.
The elevator was working?
Yeah, that's right. You're incredible. Like a movie hero or something.
No, you're wrong. In the movies, the hero always saves the girl.
You mean Meryl? Sorry. Forget I said anything. Snake, there's something I've really got to ask you. It's why I followed you up this far.
Here's the legendary line.
Have you ever loved someone?
That's what you came to ask?
No, I mean, I was wondering if even soldiers fall in love.
What are you trying to say?
I want to ask you,
Here it is.
do you think love can bloom even on a battlefield?
Yeah, I do.
Look at that sassy
Anytime,
pose he was in.
Any place, people can fall in love with each other. But love someone, you have to be able to protect them.
I think so too.
I have a
I
favor
know I'm
to
far
ask.
from the first person
Don't
to
worry, it'll be
compliment David Hayter
told you
and
before I don't wanna hurt
Christopher
anyone.
Randolph for their performance.
easy. I don't want you to either.
But man,
Okay.
The elevator is stopped down there.
man,
I want you to get
imagine those lines
See?
not coming out of
That's
these two
weird.
It
characters,
was
you know?
working before, but now it isn't.
Imagine like
the
what
panel's broken.
most
Can you fix
English
It was working.
video game voice acting
Fix
sounded
the
like at the
mechanism.
time.
Leave it to me.
Whew, that whole conversation would have been a lot worse.
Why?
Okay. I'll stay here and hold the fort. Good luck.
You really
They
look
do
like
a really
hell.
good
Are you
job
okay?
Don't worry.
portraying the subtlety of the characters,
If
you
I
know?
do this, it doesn't matter. I just pretend like I'm not here.
They're both kind of
I'm not
awkward
scared.
about the topic,
Strange logic. I'm counting on you.
but it's conveyed in a way that, you know, they're kind of having a bro moment, you know? All right, all right. So remember what I said about this game being a bit of a puzzle, you know? This is a game where your weapons aren't so much weapons as they are key items. Well, we're about to fight the Hind. But we've got to go all the way up here and deal with all of these gun cameras. And the only two ways to deal with them, as I have mentioned before, are chaff grenades, or now we could use the Stinger. But unfortunately, we're going to need both of those to deal with the Hind. The third option, of course, is just tanking the hits, which would deplete our health, which we also need to deal with the Hind. So it's kind of like, again, very like old game design, almost like a RPG or like dungeon crawler of trying to deplete you, of, you know, giving you a bunch of resources and then depleting them right before you need them. Oh, I guess I can't even aim up that far, can I? No, you have to do it reverse style. So, alright, here we go. Just gonna have to tank the hits. It's interesting, to say the least. It's a decision. I don't think it's so bad in this game, but that kind of stuff is, like, sort of rife in the MSX games, which is why I'm not as big on them. It's not my favorite type of game design. I like that Snake sort of levels up throughout the game. There are, like, RPG elements to this game, weirdly enough. But, that's not my... I don't like when games do that. When they give you, like, a whole bunch of stuff and then drain you of it. Anyway, we did get the Stinger. And I did not call Nastasha about it.
You have Stinger missiles. Now you have at least got a chance.
Oh, I
against the
did.
Hind.
I did. You know, I did call her about it. But she's going to talk to me about the Hind. There's a different call, I guess. I'm not sure when to trigger it, but there's a different call. Whoops. You can have with her where she just talks about how much she loves Stingers. And she's got a book she likes named Stinger and a cocktail she likes named Stinger. But she's just more concerned with the mission right now. And you know what? I appreciate that. I appreciate that she's got her priorities straight. Who would win, the $25 gun camera or the $1 million Stinger missile? Well,
Now, my brother.
Why are you calling me brother? Who the hell are you?
I'm you. I'm your shadow.
man, he's such a chuny.
Ask the father that you killed. I'll send you to hell to meet him.
again, a lot of what Liquid says, if not for the incredible performance, man, it would come off a lot lamer than it is. It's already not... He's already kind of easy to make fun of because he is a bit of a dope, but oh man. I mean, I think he's fun, though. He's fun. Yeah, we're fighting the Hind. We've got our missiles. We fire at it. Oh yeah, I wonder. Ah. There's an Easter egg we won't be able to get, unfortunately. Ow. Stop that. Big purple dot on the radar you can probably parse out. That's where this guy's at. Again, he's gonna just sort of fly around like a dweeb and, I mean, he's doing a decent job of hitting us. Ow. Stop that. What even hit us that second time? Let's eat that, and then go grab this ration here. It's a pretty simple fight, but I've seen some people kind of struggle with it because it again, it asks you to juggle a lot of actions, I suppose. The early Metal Gear Solid games really, well, the boss fights are good. They require a lot of precision. You have to know, okay, fire at him, run away. Fire at him, run away. And it's not too hard. And you don't even have to be perfect, which is nice, but I've seen a lot of people just kind of, oh, out of range. Are you going to do the thing? He's going to do the thing. He's going to do the thing. I think I'll go here. Yep. Ah, but then he hit me there, see? Can you stop? Yeah, I've seen a lot of people just be stationary and eat a bunch of hits because they give you a weapon that you can't, you know, you gotta fire it like this, awkwardly in first person. You really have to do a little bit of finger shenanigans, you know? Really gotta... Oh, shh. It's quiet time now. Where could he be? I mean, he's right there. He's not gonna really surprise me, even though the music wants me to be surprised. Let's see what Campbell has to say.
Liquid means to bring this to an end now. He obviously planned this.
Maybe the broken elevator was all part of the trap.
Mean he fiddled with the elevator to get me out on the roof?
Fiddled.
You'll have to destroy that Hind, Snake. You can see the Hind on your radar screen. Even if you lose visual contact, you can always check his position by radar. You'll have to destroy that Hind, Snake. Use your ears, Snake. You should be able to tell where he's coming from by the sound of his rotor blades.
So, the Easter egg I wanted to look for, if you have the game set to... Oh, that's right! It's a setting in the menu. That's right. It's a setting in the game menu at the title screen. If you go back and set that to mono, if you had a mono television, as was pretty normal at the time, you'll get a codec call where Campbell will give you the information about listening for him. And Naomi will butt in and say, wait, Colonel, he's got the sound set to mono. And Campbell sounds very distraught and is like, Oh, you'll just have to find some other way. But don't worry, Snake. There's more to being a good person than having a stereo television. It's really goofy. It's like... kind of insane, really. Yeah, as you can tell, though, the body armor is very useful here. Because, boy, I would be, probably not surviving without it. Alright, he's done for, but... he's got to do his desperation attack here. Yeah? How you doing, buddy? Yep. I think I can just do this. Yep. No, you're supposed to turn around. Oh, that could have been so cool.
Liquid. That takes care of the cremation.
Okay, but imagine how cool it would have been if you had turned away before it exploded and just said that. Ah, he's still learning. See, he's leveling up.
Snake, the elevator's working.
You fixed it?
No, that's the weird thing. It just moved by itself. It's headed your way now.
Is that so? Okay.
That explosion before, what was it?
Oh, I had to take out that helicopter.
Helicopter? That's incredible, Snake.
Listen, I just want to make sure again. This is the way to get to where Metal Gear is being stored?
Yeah. The entrance to the underground maintenance base is towards the back of the snowfield ahead.
Okay. Find a safe place to hide out for a while. I'm going underground.
I know, you don't have to tell me.
And stay out of my way. Don't try to be a hero or anything.
Okay. Call me if you need to.